Electromagnetic spectrum. Spectrum. A group of wavelengths or frequencies is called a spectrum. When a ray of light falls on a prism, the transmitted light produces a sequence of colors called a visible spectrum, that is VIBGYOR. The portion of the spectrum which lies between the violet and red is called visible spectrum. The portion of the spectrum which lies beyond the visible spectrum, that is before violet and after red, is called invisible spectrum. We cannot see the invisible spectrum except special devices. The portion of the spectrum just beyond the red end is called infrared spectrum. The portion of the spectrum just beyond the violet end is called ultraviolet spectrum. The waves of wavelength shorter than the violet part are the ultraviolet rays, that is X-rays and gamma rays. Electromagnetic waves. The waves traveling with the velocity of light and consisting of oscillating electric and magnetic fields perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of their propagation are called the electromagnetic waves. The light waves are the electromagnetic waves, that is gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, visible light, infrared radiation, microwaves and radio waves are all electromagnetic waves. Common features of electromagnetic waves. All the electromagnetic waves travel with the speed equal to the speed of light. They exhibit the properties of reflection and refraction. These electric and magnetic fields are found to oscillate perpendicular to the direction of propagation of radiation. Different types of electromagnetic radiations. They are visible spectrum, infrared spectrum, ultraviolet spectrum, microwaves, radio waves, X-rays and gamma rays. Visible spectrum. This visible spectrum was discovered by Newton. The wavelength of the visible spectrum ranges from 0.4 μm to 0.7 μm. This can be seen by sunlight or light from bulb, etc. Other objects can be seen in its presence. Infrared spectrum. These radio waves was discovered by Marconi. The wavelength of the infrared spectrum ranges from 0.7 μm to 100 μm or 7800 Armstrong units to 10 to the power 7 Armstrong units. The source of radio waves are all heated bodies, that is heated iron ball, flame, fire, etc. These infrared radiations can be detected by devices like black and bulb thermometers, thermopiles, bolometers, etc. Uses of infrared radiations. These radiations find applications in physiotherapy. Infrared radiations are also used to take photographs of objects in darkness. These are used as signals during war. Harmful effects of infrared radiations. A heavy dose of infrared radiations is harmful on human body as they burn the skin and living tissues of the human body. Ultraviolet spectrum. The ultraviolet spectrum was first detected by J. Ritter. The wavelength of the ultraviolet spectrum ranges from 0.4 μm to 1 nanometer or 135 Armstrong units to 3800 Armstrong units. Sources of ultraviolet spectrum. Electric arc and sparks give ultraviolet radiation. These can be produced by the transitions of the electrons in atoms. Sun is also a source of ultraviolet light. Method of detection. Ultraviolet rays can be detected by their chemical activity. Uses of ultraviolet radiations. Ultraviolet radiations are used for sterilizing purposes. Ultraviolet radiations are also used to detect the purity of germs, ghee, etc. These rays help in producing vitamin D in plants and animal food. Harmful effects of ultraviolet radiations. A heavy dose of ultraviolet radiations is harmful on human body as they cause skin diseases. Microwaves. The microwaves was discovered by Hedge. This can be seen by electric circuits. Microwaves can be detected by the oscillatory electrical circuit. Uses of microwaves. Microwaves are used in radars. Microwaves are also used to transmit telephone conversations. These are also used for cooking. Radio waves. This radio waves was discovered by Marconi. The wavelength of the radio waves ranges from 1 meter to 100 kilometers. They are produced by the electromagnetic oscillators of low frequency. These radiations are created when electrons are accelerated in a suitable electronic circuit. Method of detection. Radio waves can be detected by the oscillatory electrical circuit. Uses of radio waves. These waves are used mainly in communication as waves of short and medium band in radio receiver. X-rays. X-rays was discovered by Röntgen. Wavelength of the visible spectrum ranges from 0.001 nanometers to 10 nanometers. X-rays are produced in discrete wavelengths in individual transitions among inner electrons of an atom. When highly energetic electrons are stopped by a heavy metal target of high melting point, X-rays are produced. The photographic plate wrapped in a black paper or kept in a wooden box is affected. Uses of X-rays. X-rays can be easily penetrate through human flesh but are stopped by bones. Hence, they are used for detection of fracture in bones, teeth, etc. X-rays are used to cure some diseases. Gamma rays. Gamma rays was discovered by Becquerel and Curie. The wavelength of the gamma rays ranges from 0.0001 nanometers to 0.1 nanometers or 0.001 angstroms to 1 angstrom. Gamma rays are produced in emissions from radioactive substances and in cosmic radiations. Gamma rays are also produced in the decay of certain elementary particles. Gamma rays can easily penetrate through thick metallic sheets. These rays are used mainly in medical science to kill cancer cells and in industry to check welding.